This is the Hovsco HovAlpha, and this is the Hollywood sign. It's about 16 miles away and over 1,000 feet of elevation gain, and today we're gonna try and ride the Hovsco HovAlpha out there and back. Definitely can't see the Hollywood sign as well as I was imagining in my head. Go figure, all the smog here. And of course we're gonna fire up the Strava. I'm already 0.4 miles into this ride because I did have to ride to the top of that parking garage and do the 20% grade already. Full power, climbing the 20% grade on its own power, thumb throttle only. And right out of the gate here, let's get a 0 to 20 acceleration on this bike. Ready, go. Full throttle on pedal assist 5. I weigh 200 pounds. Let's see what clocks in at 10, 15, 18, 19, 20. And this bike will cut us off at 20 miles an hour on the stock settings out of the box. So 20 miles an hour isn't bad, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough to keep up with LA traffic today. So we might unlock that top speed here in a bit. And we are rolling on a torque sensor on this e-bike. So one of the reasons I did choose this e-bike to do this ride on is because it does have a 48 volt, 20 amp hour battery pack. And after about 2.4 miles into this ride, I can't say I do like the seat on this e-bike. I have tried the seat before. With some birdies out here playing in the water today, the clean LA river water. So in addition to the Hollywood hill sign, we do have quite a few other hills we will be battling on the way. Listen to that bike, man. What was that thing? Making some racket. Woo, little bit of front air lift there. Probably shouldn't have got off here yet, but let's explore some new routes. As tempted as I am to unlock 28 miles an hour, I just know it's gonna drain the battery so much faster. So let's wait until we don't have a bike lane anymore to do it. And one thing that's good about this bike is we don't really have to worry about the police on this one. I mean, it's 750 watts nominal. It does peak out a little bit more than that. Max speed on this thing is 28 miles an hour after you unlock it. But right now we're in class 2 mode. Dude, there's a grocery store here called Air One. They sell like $18 smoothies in there. Check out this Hellcat. What you got, bro? Do something for us. You burn out, bro. They can't turn. Oh, now we're getting out of our little bubble here, man. It's got about 4 different routes here, it suggests. I never know how to get to the Hollywood side, man. Safely, anyway. This is when bikes that go 28, 30, 35, 38 miles an hour really come in handy, but we're rolling on class 2 mode for now. Internet says we should take a left here. I don't know if we can make this. Brake test, bro. The real brake test is going to be coming down from the Hollywood sign. Let's see how they hold up. They are 180 millimeter hydraulic rotors. The hills are starting. We're not quite to the Hollywood hills, but this is where the e-bike motor and battery really starts to come into handy. Oh yeah, I feel it working a little bit. We are showing 4 out of 5 battery bars, and that 4 out of 5 battery bars is showing after 35 minutes and about 14 miles. Oh man, right now is one of those awkward times where I wish it would just give me a little bit more speed because there's cars behind me and I just can't go quite fast enough to make them happy. But I mean, we're rolling up the red light anyway, dudes. Chill out back there. You know what, man? This 20 mile an hour e-bike might be faster than actual cars out here in the city of Los Angeles. Slice and dice up the traffic here just a little bit. Maybe reel back in here. Bro, check out the Rolls Royce. And we'll bust a ride on Melrose Ave. I do like this thumb throttle on this bike, man. It's got this like little rubber thing on there. It just makes it easier to smash and hold down. But I do wish this bike had either a larger chainring on the front or 8 speeds, maybe 9 speeds on the shifter, so I could do a little bit more relaxed cadence pedaling at 20 miles an hour. Apparently this Pink's hot dog place is a legendary place. I don't know, man. Never heard of it, but people are lining up for some hot dogs. Doing what we need to do because there are no bike lanes. Apparently all these 99-cent stores went out of business. Sunset Boulevard, we're getting there. Look at this little goblin. I feel like I'm bullying him. Be on with your way, bro. We'll be on with our way too. Welcome to Hollywood. We're still showing 4 out of 5 bars as we roll up here to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And this is 12.4 miles into the ride, 50 minutes. And you guys already know I've been heavily relying on throttle today. All the happenings, Chinese theater on over there. All the usual chaos happening over here on Hollywood Boulevard. See if I can squeeze in here between the mailman and do a little bit of lane split in here. E-bikes are faster than cars in LA, bro. We got the Lamborghini, Huracan, Ferrari, all the fun toys. So I'm not sure how much elevation we climbed so far. This is kind of where the real ascent begins. We'll get on in the chaos of everything happening here in this intersection, see if we can whine and leave our way through here without taking out anybody with these massive 26 by 4 inch wheels and get ahead of all the traffic back there. There's a fancy Ferrari. And I believe our first glimpse of the Hollywood sign will be off this road. Oh yeah, you can barely see it there. I'll show you a few of the stars. Kirk Douglas, Wendy Barry. I shouldn't be on the sidewalk road. Yep, the real hills are starting to begin. I can feel it taking a toll on this motor and battery. And Hovsco does offer a 2-year warranty policy, and they have partnered with over 500 dealers across the USA. So they do have replacement parts available in the local US warehouse. And they do have a US-based customer support team with available phone and email support. And if you do decide to buy a Hovsco HovAlpha or any Hovsco e-bike, they have flexible payment plans through Affirm. So if you decide to buy it, you don't have to pay cash all today. You can see all that in the link below this video, but don't click that just yet. Let's continue this review. You can grab some gas out here for the low price of $5.79 a gallon today. Hollywood, here we come. An hour of ride time, 14.3 miles into this ride, and it is still showing 4 out of 5 battery bars. But this is where we are going to really start putting the motor and battery to the test on this Hovsco HovAlpha, which if you are interested in grabbing one of these bikes, you can check the price down in the description box below this video. If you did buy one of these, it would help support my reviews here on this channel. No pressure, it's a pretty cool bike, but you know, I know there's lots of options out there too, right? Not sure if I should be walking over here or not. They have cars stopped. I'm squeezing through, bro. So this will be the interesting part, see, you know, how well the motor holds up. I have burned out a motor climbing this hill before on another brand e-bike. You guys might not know who that bike might be. It's working. I'm helping it just a little bit, just kind of pedaling here just a bit. I don't know, I'm probably adding like 50 watts if I let off. I mean, this Hovsco HovAlpha is a pretty torquey motor, which, you know, they say we can get 60 to 80 miles of range on. Now, obviously, if you're riding at 20 and then climbing to the Hollywood Hill sign, you're probably not going to see anywhere near that range. I'm just hoping we can make it there and back today. And this is where it gets really steep. This is where I burned out a motor on another e-bike. So we're going to come around this corner, and as much as I wanted those, you know, gear number 8. Ooh, listen to that motor. As much as I wanted those higher gears earlier, this is where the low gears really come in handy. So, whew. Motor's working, baby. I'm helping it a little bit in gear number 1 now, pedal assist 5. Full throttle doing 10 miles an hour, 9 miles an hour. Oh gosh, please don't burn up motor. I am so far away from home. This is like the point where I burned up another motor. Let's see if we can hit this turn here. Whoa, oh gosh, about lost it. Oh yeah, we got the torque. The nice thing about these step-through frame bikes is on a hill like this, you can still get back on the freaking bike. Ready, full throttle, spun the wheel a bit, and I'm gonna help it just a bit. So we're climbing, baby. Oh, should have put that suspension seat post on there since there is no rear suspension on this. They do have the Hov Scout that is a full suspension e-bike. Dang, clear view of downtown Los Angeles off there in the distance today. Oh, Griffith Park on over there too. And flipping around the other way, there's a little sign of wood. We shall continue. Man, these cliffs are pretty steep right here, dude. Don't lose your balance and don't get a flat tire. We are too far from home and have, per usual, no repair kit on hand. And just keep it rolling, baby. So this is a pretty serious challenge for any e-bike. This one should have the torque to do it, should have the power to do it. It can do it without me pedaling, really. Man, beautiful out here in the springtime in Los Angeles. Everything's green. We got the sunshine. I guess I got right here. Oh, oh. Scared them a little bit. Scared myself a little bit. Maybe scared you a little bit too. Hopefully this dude's got some waters. We're getting there, baby. This is all throttle, man. For what it is, a 48-volt electric bike, this is a pretty decent option, man. Battery is starting to show 3 out of 5 bars under voltage sag. You know, as expected, all bikes voltage sag as you run them at high power for extended periods of time. This is a dead end. Hopefully nobody's coming around this corner. We're coming around this corner. Pop it up a gear or 2. Oh, we're cranking, man. And heck yeah, this dude is serving up the waters out here. So on the way back, we'll grab some of those waters. Selling waters today?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
How are you? Boy, that is a workhorse.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you having these out here for everybody.
You want a cold one?
This will be fine, actually. I just appreciate the water, man. Thank you. Dude, you could run a business just doing, well, I guess you kind of are. Man, that guy could probably freaking pay his mortgage just selling these waters. So here's a little shortcut to get up here. Sometimes these bikes have a wheelbase that are, whoa, and like just wrong for the stairway. It makes it hard to do. Oh, got a little burnout, but oh yeah, dude, we're good to go. And get a little run out here for the steepest part here. Drop down a gear too. Man, this is like the steepest of all the hills in this ride today. If I had to guess, this is probably about 30% grade, 25, 30, somewhere in that ballpark. But a little bit of help from my pedaling. We are here. So it took an hour and 13 minutes, 41 seconds to get here. Average speed 14.22 and distance is 16.36 miles. And we are currently showing 3 out of 5 batteries. And if you turn around and face the other way, you have a nice little view of downtown LA off in the distance. Pretty much smog free today, not too bad of a view. This actually looks like a good place to test that front fork suspension. What do you guys think? Suspension does have adjustments with micro adjustments on the right stanchion. You can dial in. So now would be a good time to start seeing how these brakes work as we head on down.
If we was to climb the sign.
That won't get you to the sign. That's like a pretty good area to like take pictures and stuff right there. But if you want to get all the way up to the sign, you take this route, yeah.
How long are we talking? No, but
it's quite a hike. It'll probably take you
from the bottom up. If I want to go from the bottom upwards, I want to sit on the sign and take a picture.
Yeah, go up that way. Yeah, it'll probably be about 40 minutes or so. Yep. Yep. Could have been about 10 minutes on this bike, but I want to save some of the speed for going on home. So, ooh, down the stairs. Let's not get a flat. We are so far away from home, bro. Pretty much brakes on any e-bike, it'll stop you, you know, from whatever speed. It'll bring your speed down. The real test comes in, you know, on big descents like this. When you have a heavy bike, you know, forget the exact weight of this thing. What is it, like just under 80 pounds probably for a 20 amp hour fat tire e-bike. Really just the ability to control that speed, and as the fluid, pads, and rotors builds up heat, how well is that going to hold up? So the brake levers on the Hovsco HovAlpha are nice. I love the hydraulic lever. You can kind of hook in there with just like one finger on these brake levers, and gives you a pretty good amount of stopping force with 180 millimeter rotors on hydraulic brakes. Man, these Hollywood hills are so fun to ride out in, dude. Now you can feel a little bit of that weight on these 26-inch tall, 4-inch wide tires. Not the most nimble electric bike, but you know, trade-offs are to be had with pretty much any e-bike. Hey, we just saw that car earlier, I thought. We do have a lot of faith in these hydraulic levers not giving out on us, because I don't really know, what would you do if your brakes failed you on a decline like this? I guess you just have to basically hop off. So maybe on the way home we'll actually unlock the class 3 on this, crank out some top speed runs. Because I actually think we're gonna have enough battery. Oh yeah. So the brakes are still working like good after like that long decline, and then I actually had to like come to a stop because this guy decided to stop at a stop sign for some reason. And I gotta say, man, getting back down here on Hollywood Boulevard with 3 out of 5 bars on the battery left, I'm feeling good knowing I'm halfway over with this trip, and we're going downhill. So we're gonna unlock the top speed. Oh, I thought that was a real statue for a second. That's like one of those dudes that stand still. So there's a couple ways you can do this. They have the Hovsco app. Let's turn this thing back on. I need to get out of this sun, bro. Gotta use the QR code. These guys are just chilling out here. Some giant snakes. So I'm actually following the instructions of my other video about how to do this without the app. This plus and minus button, about a second, and P1 comes up. Oh yeah, so when it's on, all you do is hold plus and minus for about a second, goes to P1. You press the light button, change it to P3. and then that's it. It should be unlocked. Yes, sir. We are getting power at over 20 miles an hour. So this is gonna start really hurting our range, but we do have 3 out of 5 bars. Like I was saying before, the only problem with running high speeds is it drains your battery quite a bit faster. It takes a lot more power to hit and maintain 28 miles an hour compared to 20 miles an hour, which is why I've strategically saved the high speed for the end. This thing's definitely got enough speed for Hollywood. Hey, there goes our little friend from earlier. This is about to be sketchy, dude. I have no idea how I'm gonna get home safely from here. Yeah, so into headwind, it'll do about 27. It says we got about 54 minutes left, and I will say, you're gonna have a hard time keeping up with pedaling after you unlock the top speed. Class 3 is so much safer than Class 2, just because, well, I mean, if you're riding with traffic anyway, then you can at least keep up with cars. Doing a little blind drafting in, I have no idea what's coming ahead of me, but we'll trust these brakes to work. Saving on that battery, though, I feel no wind. Woo-hoo. Bro, that guy has all the pizza. I'm actually pushing this battery a lot harder than I was expecting or planning on. I thought it was gonna probably be down to 1 bar by now, but we're still on 2 bars and it's pulling strong, man. Yeah, this thing's pulling way harder than I was expecting at the end of its battery life. Let's get this thing back to safety. Whoa! Oh, we are showing 1 bar now. So if you are interested in a fat tire electric bike with pretty darn good range that is a legal Class 3 electric bike, you know, not like a crazy 60 volt one or something that goes like 40 miles an hour or something, we are flashing 1 bar on the range meter there, so we'll see what we actually get out of it here shortly. If you do want to buy one of these bikes, click on that link in the description box below this video. It'll take you over to the Hovsco website, and then you can use my discount code to give you the best price on this bike as well. Oh, suddenly we're having a reduction in power. It's about done. It's not completely done. It's kind of in like a whip mode now to get us home, but I was cooking all the way home. I was going like over 20. So let's see where we're at here. 30.8 miles, 2 hours and 9 minutes ride time. Average speed 14.33. Yeah, showing 0 bars, but I mean, we have power. Not much, but it's appreciated to have a little bit of power on a 70+ pound e-bike. So just rolling back into the neighborhood here, 32.5 miles, 2 hours, 16 minutes ride time total. Average speed 14.32. After we got our power cut off, so it is giving us like 2 to 3 bars, which is actually super much appreciated. Thanks for that programming on the controller, Hovsco. These things kind of suck to pedal if you completely run out of juice, but I mean, just, you know, given 2 to 3 bars makes all the difference, because we're cruising 14 miles an hour. This is pretty low effort. So if you do want to grab one of these Hovsco HovAlphas, click that link below the video in the description box. However, if this is not the kind of electric bicycle you're looking for, watch this video next. Catch you over there. Look at these dudes.